Hey HannahMouse1 here. Welcome to part 5 of my Fixing Your Scratch project series, where I take the projects that you submit to me and show you how I would turn them into a fully developed concept. Today we are remaking Kapiton Kot by MicroBrothers. Let's start by breaking down the original game. Kapiton Kot is a top-down space-themed shooter game where you control a small spaceship, destroying rocks while avoiding obstacles such as meteors. It's already pretty fun, however, it does lack a sense of progression. Right now the difficulty stays the same throughout. But based on the unused level select and enemy assets in the game, I do believe that this is something that the original creator did want to address but just never got round to. They also hinted in the submission form that they sent for this project that they wanted to expand the story, so that is something that I will be focusing on. The art in the original game is very charming, and I'll be sticking closer to the original art in this game than in any other one in this series. However, there are some inconsistencies that I want to iron out, especially with outlining and pixel sizes. I started by redrawing the spaceship art. While I kept the overall design intact, the original was a bit large and unwieldy, so I resized it and standardized the pixel dimensions. The original project included 2 spaceship designs, the Bloodhound and the Eagle. I reworked this system into a level up mechanic, creating 5 ship levels, 3 based on the Bloodhound and 2 based on the Eagle. The Eagle ships also include an auto shoot feature, letting you fire continuously by holding the mouse button or spacebar. Next, I tackled the main menu. Again, I stayed close to the original, but I did clean it up for consistency's sake. Here's a quick before and after on that. The original game featured stars that descended from the top of the screen, but didn't actually serve any gameplay function. I integrated these into the gameplay as collectible items that increase your score, adding an extra layer of engagement. Since I focused heavily on building the story, I revamped the dialogue boxes. Instead of using Scratch's default fonts, I drew the letters individually to ensure consistent sizing and to match the retro sci-fi aesthetic. I also introduced new characters, Tiara, a mechanic, and the Scavenger, the game's main antagonist. I also kept Jerry, the original partner character, and gave all the characters animated icons for their dialogue. The story unfolds through dialogue, starting with a tutorial that guides the player through movement, collecting stars and shooting space rocks. The tutorial also introduces the scavengers. I repurposed much of the original project's code here, which was a pleasant surprise. It's rare to find so much salvageable code in these remakes. I set up a shop and level select page, designing icons and UI for the upgrade options. The unused level select sprite from the original project hinted at an 8-level progression system, with the final level being a boss fight, so I honoured that vision. Some levels introduced new mechanics. Level 2, that's meteors that fall from the top of the screen requiring quick dodges. Level 4, power-ups that temporarily boost stats like damage, and level 6, scavenger scouts which fire bullets while moving across the screen. I also added higher level space rocks with more health that drop extra stars when destroyed. These mechanics, combined with upgradable stats like damage, health and regeneration, give the game a much needed sense of progression. The boss fight features 2 alternating phases. In the first, the boss fires bullets directly at the player. In the second, it retreats and sends in scavenger scouts. It's a straightforward but satisfying finale. For the music, I used Soundtrap to create an atmospheric outer space vibe with an 8-bit melody, reflecting the game's retro sci-fi style. For sound effects, I turned to JSLXR, generating a variety of 8-bit sounds that fit perfectly. After implementing these changes, it was all about playtesting, bug fixing and adding in some polish. Honestly, today's episode felt less like fixing your Scratch projects and more like finishing your Scratch project. The original had such a strong foundation, it just needed expanding into a full experience, and I felt confident that's exactly what I delivered. So thanks for watching, I hope you enjoyed this video. Like, subscribe if you did, it lets me know that this is something that you want to see more of. Join the Discord, playtest the game, or submit your own project using the links in the description, and I will see you next week with another video. Bye!